First, I would like to invite Jenna Koons from Certinia. Jenna, please join me on the stage. That's right there. So Jenna, I was talking about real-world impact and real-world results. So for folks who are not familiar with Certinia, tell us a little bit more about the company and your role there.
Yeah, for sure. Hello, everyone. Great to be here. I lead our support organization globally, and Certinia is we build professional services, customer success, and ERP built natively on the Salesforce platform. And we have about 1,500 customers. Some of you are here in the room today, which is great to see. Philips, Dell, Informatica, HPE, and many more.
Awesome. So now you are a relatively new customer of SupportLogic. Tell us what you have achieved with SupportLogic, and a little bit of a story, like why even SupportLogic came in your radar.
Yeah, it's a great question. So we, like many of you in support and customer success in many of these spaces, we were struggling to sort of get ahead of the issues that we were encountering. We were in a constant reactive cycle. So we really wanted to take a step back and look at, where were our challenges, kind of identify the core issues. We set out to build, kind of a people process technology framework, if you will. Mm-hmm. So there are other elements outside of tool enablement that we looked at, certainly. We wanted to make sure we had clinging handshakes, and between our structure, I quite like the slide that you showed with the, basically onboarding, support, professional services, customer success, ed services, customer experience, ops, all of those teams operating in sync, and that's the way we viewed it as well. Okay. So we wanted to build a structure that worked for all, and also encompassing the rest of the business, product, engineering, and other teams. So once we had that sort of foundational piece and handoffs and frameworks and methodologies in place, then we realized, well, we're still not quite there. We still are a bit reactive in how we're approaching issues and escalations. And by the time something hit our radar, it was almost too late. By that point, you have, you caused some reputational damage in some cases, mm-hmm. And lost credibility with the customer. And by the time you're getting a CSAT or an NPS score, it's a lagging indicator. So we needed to get in front of it, and that's what led us to SupportLogic. Okay. So we implemented it about a year ago, and it's been a phenomenal experience for us.
So tell us about the results you achieved. I have it on the screen.
Yeah. It's been, and these numbers are actually just this year. So 30% year over year escalation percentage rate. That's versus our total case volume. 28% decrease in time to resolve, and 4.5 out of 5 on our CSAT scale.
So, Jenna, you mentioned this offline to us, that this eventually became a boardroom conversation.
Yes.
So can you tell us how this became a topic of conversation at the boardroom?
It was so exciting for us to share this success story, because the ROI is definitely there. And so for us to share the positive trend line relative to all of these numbers, and particularly our escalation rate, it enables us to operate far more efficiently and effectively and focus on elevating the customer experience. So, that's something obviously our board and our executive team are keen to stay focused on as a business priority for us.
Yeah. I love that, and always felt that support and customer success needs a big presence in the boardroom. We do this in our boardroom. We give updates on the support side, but generally board is so used to focus only on sales and growth, and I think that mentality is shifting now.
Absolutely.
Because they're realizing that retaining customers and protecting revenue is so important, and the biggest revenue source is your existing customer base once you achieve a certain scale, right? Yes. So there's definitely so glad to hear that on the boardroom slide.
Yes, absolutely. And it yields tremendous business results overall. I mean, it leads to retention and other aspects of the business. So it's well above support.
Yeah. So Just one last question, Jenna. So what's next for Certinia, and how are you seeing, you've achieved great results in this year, what's next for you?
In terms of business priorities, we'll continue to focus on our people, our customers, and of course, operational efficiency and productivity will always remain a focus area. I think also for us relative to SupportLogic, we are evaluating and extending that capability into our customer success space now. And so here with me today is actually our customer success VP, as well as our leader of our renewals and our digital customer success team. So we're working together to try to, figure out how these signals are working across a broader spectrum for our business. Yeah.
Pleasure having you, Jenna.
Thank you. I appreciate it.